Morning. Haven't gained another angel that with Timothy on. As a family, we have to keep everybody encouraged, loved, and each other's prayers. Keep us lifted so we can gain and grow together. You're going to miss him. I'm going to miss him. I love him. Every aspect of it. Even though all those aspects are different in many different ways. But I will get up. It's hard. We just have to get through it. I love everyone here. Thank you.
How you doing? Che was the life of the party. When Che would come to town, we gonna drink good, we gonna party, we gonna go to Mr. D's and probably get in trouble. Che was about family, and it wasn't any function that he was gonna miss out on. And he made sure that we made it to all of those functions. He would call us, reach out to us, and make sure that we would make it there. And I'm gonna miss him a lot. I really don't have too much to say because it's just hard. Thank you.
So we all got together last night on Laverne's house and had a good chance to reminisce and think about all the good times. And you know, when you think about all the fun we had, all we can do is laugh and smile because that's all our memories were with Che. Was just fun. Like Joseph said, the life of the party. He had a personality that was so aggressive that you had no choice but to like it. He was gonna make you like it. But that was Che. Che would come to Texarkana in the summers, and I can remember being at Grandma's house, and me and Ramon, we probably have on like some shorts, some flip-flops or something like that, and just be running around. He'd always look down upon us like what are you little dudes, man, y'all have no style. You know, he was just always just looking for ways to kind of uplift, but at the same time, he was gonna laugh at you, talk about you. That's just Che. Throughout our relationship and friendship, it just kept growing. We started looking at each other more professionally as we got older. Che would always send texts. He'd always say, whenever one of us did something, he'd be like, "Congratulations, fam," or "Good looking, cuzzo, you're doing great, keep moving forward." That was Che. He was never one that was going to get jealous of another family member. He didn't want family members quarreling with each other. He wanted us to be family, and that's what he wanted. So I'm glad we could all be here for that. Another thing about Che was he always sought knowledge. He always wanted to know more. So to me, I said last night, he's probably one of the most intelligent black men that I know because he was able to adapt no matter where he was, California, New Jersey, South. Che could just blend in and you wouldn't know other than the temperaments. But he was still able to, work his way around in different environments. So he was a character. He was smart. He'd send me books. If I didn't read them or I didn't know the title, he'd get on me and tell me to send it back to him. But he's a very smart dude. He influenced me a lot. He influenced his younger cousins, to make us want to be better. And so we're going to continue to do that. Keep his memory alive. I know my kids I'll be able to show them the pictures and talk about all the fun we had, and we'll continue his legacy. But we love all of you, and I appreciate the time that I had with you.
How everybody doing? So Che was a big cousin to me as well. Che was a few years older than me, so I looked up to Che in a lot of ways. When Che moved to Dallas, me and Che would hang out. He had moved there a couple of times over his life, and each time we would have a unique experience. But one thing that always remained the same with Che was that he was always positive. He was always smiling. He was always encouraging. And that's one thing that he left in all of us is his positivity. And that's one thing that will continue to live on in all of us is the light that he brought to the room. You couldn't tell if Che was mad, upset, or anything because he always had a smile on his face. And that's what I remember the most about Che. But one thing I want to share is just something I thought about this morning. It's called, "What's up, Cuzzo?" What up, Cuzzo? How's the fam? What up, Cuzzo? Happy birthday. What up, Cuzzo? Happy Father's Day. These are just a few things that Che would reach out and say on a regular basis. To know Che is to love Che. He was a cousin that you would always have to keep a close eye on when hanging out because he was always so outspoken and free spirit. I will always cherish the fun times and the conversation that we had. If I could have one more conversation with you, I would say, "What up, Cuzzo? How's the family? What up, Cuzzo? Happy Father's Day. What up, Cuzzo? Love you."
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vincent McIver, and Che is my cousin. And it's tough today. God needed a good man, so he called Che, and Che answered. But I'm encouraged today. Che was about family. He loved his family and he loved his people. On Che's Facebook page, if you ever been to his Facebook page, you'll see the colors. Green, black, and red. So we're going to honor him today. And I want to thank everyone for coming out today. It really means a lot. I have some words here from Che's cousin, Lethariah Jason Dansby. He resides in Tampa area. He couldn't be here. He really wanted to be here, but he's here in spirit. And I told him that I would share these words with the family, the mother, and everyone here today. It was very important. Che was his cousin, but he was more like a brother to him. I just want to leave some words with you about your brother, your son, my cousin, that everyone should know. When I first heard Che was moving down from New York, I thought it was so cool that I have a cousin moving down from Jersey. Che had an aura about himself that attracted people to him, from his heavy New York accent to his smile. He actually had a cultural impact amongst people in the community where he moved to the College Hill area in Texarkana, Arkansas. Everyone knew him as Jersey. I was 19 years old when I first met Che, when he moved down from Jersey. Me and Che hung out on a daily basis, getting to know each other. Che was the first person I traveled to New York with. He showed me right then that there was a whole world out there. He was so fun, adventurous. He was also very intellectual and intelligent. I could talk to him about a wide variety of topics. To me, he was my cousin that was different in his own way, that I thought was so cool. He loved his family and always kept a smile. And that's how I will cherish and remember Che forever. Jason Dansby, I love you, cousin.
Che guys. I'm Ty Atkinson. I'm Shay's little sister. Well, one of his little sisters. And it's very hard for me to stand up here and talk. Shay was my best brother. Sorry, Sean, I love you. You know? Shay and I were 11 months apart. We were born exactly 11 months apart. He's August 8th. I'm July 8th. It was a great time because we will always love being the same age for 1 month. One thing I loved about my brother, anytime you needed my brother, he was there for you. He was a peaceful man. He was loving. Anytime I needed my brother, he was there. He was there for my wedding. He walked me down the aisle. He was there when I gave birth to my daughter. He had me name my daughter. Shay was my best friend. I swear to God. And he told everybody that. We were close in our own way. He had different, Shay has 4 siblings. He had a personal relationship with each sibling, but he loved us all. He loved us all. He loved everybody. And like all you guys were saying, Shay was peaceful. He was able to adapt to everybody. He didn't like drama. And he'll be there for everybody. My brother was a wonderful man. And it's hard for me because I don't believe that he's there. It's like I didn't snap into it yet. You know, I know he's gone, but it doesn't seem like he's gone not yet because I can feel him sometimes. You understand? So I just wanted to say thank you all for coming. And remember our brother, our son, our fiance, our father, as a great man. Shay was great. Shay was great. He always was encouraging. He always, I'm not going to let this be long, but, and you're right, you never seen him angry. If he was angry with you or if he didn't agree with you, he would just bow out. You understand? He's not going to really go head to head with you. He was just a wonderful man that, you know, we all on this, but like I said, he had purpose. We don't know what his purpose was, but he achieved it. And I know he's smiling down from us from heaven.
Shay's little brother, he treated me like a little brother all the time. he lectured me, he gave me all sorts of lectures. He was on his way to California to come give me some lectures to help me improve my life. But know that Shay was at the top of his life. He was the head of his company. He was proud of all of his recent achievements. He had joined the New Brotherhood, which he was very, very proud of. We never talked about this much, about this situation, but I know that he's glad to be a Mason, and I know he's glad to be buried as one.
Good afternoon. Derek. Love you all. You know, I used to call my dad Jay, and eventually he got turned pop. And more recently I started calling him Dad. We've been growing so much. Yes, I know he had a purpose, and that was to bring us together. He has did it before, and he's still doing it now. I love my dad. I love you guys.
Afternoon. I'm Adrian, I'm Chay's younger cousin. If any of y'all know me, y'all know I'm the hard-headed stuff. So, I had a chance to talk to Chay 2 days before his passing. And he called me and said, yo, man, we're getting together, man. You gonna show up this time? I said, yeah, I'll be there. It stayed on me about family. I love everybody here. It's hard for me. Chay was a good man, that's all.
I only saw Jay cry once, and it's when I told him I was scared of him. And he said, man, don't you know I'm your big brother. I'd do anything for you. I'd protect you no matter what. But he was really hurt that I said I was scared of him. He said, you have nothing to be scared of. I got your back no matter what.
So just one last thing I want to say is that we lost a brother, we lost a son, we lost cousins, we lost friends, we lost a lot in Che. But one thing is going to remain is that we gonna support Eben, we're gonna support Derek, we're gonna support Miss Tricia and Bobby, everybody in this room. Nothing changes; it just gets stronger. Okay. So listen, he's gonna live on through us, but Che would want us to rally together and support his brother, his son, his family, everybody. So that's what we're gonna do. So I want you to know it doesn't stop today. Okay? We're gonna walk this with you the whole way. Okay? We love you, we love everybody. Okay? So just know that. Okay? For Che.
Good afternoon. I'm Pops. My story, in my words, Reginald Leon married Patricia Ann Dansby in 1971. And 3 years later, I, Chavion Reed, entered the world. I was born on August 8, 1974. Mom? 74? Mom always said they know when they was born. Back to what I was saying. 1975 in Texarkana, Texas. My mother says Che comes from Cheyenne because my dad read a story about the Cheyenne Native Americans and wanted that name. Thankfully, she won. I says it comes from Che Guevara, the revolutionist. I'm always thinking the betterment of all people I come in contact with. Old Earth, Mom, and I stayed in Texarkana after Dad went to New Jersey. Living with my grandparents, Eldrew, Velma Dansby, was fun. I wore cowboy boots, chased cows, found out what a cow patty was, played with a heap of cousins. I had aunties, uncles, and the old folks in the country who stood for no foolishness. I had a village to raise me, and I was raised right. My dad never lost contact with me. Visits to New Jersey were fun because I saw Tanisha, Ty Atkinson, Sean Matheson, I call them by sister and brother, not by birth, but by right. Later, my sister Regina Leona Reed would come along. My grandmother, Lola Reed, cared for me in New York. Wait, there is my other mother, Sharifa Osset Reed, Dad's wife. I call London Thomas brother, by right, because even Elder Thomas is my brother by birth. Then there is Pops, Robert Burns Jr., my mom's husband. He gave me strength to challenge my body with exercise and going beyond normal. I pushed him all the time.
That's right.
My best product, Derek Pelletier, seed of my loins. He's my only son, my only child. I consider his sisters, Kalia Pelletier Saunders and Ariana Hall, as part of my family too. I got an Apple computer for my high school graduation in 1992, and my digital life was born. Hell, I call myself the Agent Digital Life. I went to Grambling University in Louisiana, and HCBU, to be with my people. I took a California attitude to the country and found out them country boys ain't no to be trifled with. No matter what, I still love country folks. Although I did not finish my education in Grambling, I earned various certifications, including a Cisco networking. As an adult, I lived in Virginia. Sleepy. New Jersey, love the weather, people, clothes. Arkansas, roots. In Texas, well, it's Texas. I spent time in the islands as well. The islands heal my mind, body, and soul. My other loves, rice, hip-hop, travel, romance, and my identity. I'm black and I'm proud. Rice. Normal people have a 2-pound bag of rice for months. How about 10 pounds in a month? Rice goes with rice and so much more. Hip-hop, don't get me started on hip-hop. I have a whole business line of hip-hop cards ready for publication. HHC 411, LLC, and the J Foundation. Romance, never kiss and tell. Treat them right, you know yourself. Identity is about history of culture and where we all fit. I was always seeking the knowledge which had led me to my Masonic brothers, whom I'm proud to be a part of in the past, now, forever, and more. The sun rises in the west, but always sets in the east. In addition to my family, friends, and acquaintances I've met over the years, I'd like to say thank you, Callaway Golf, for the opportunity. After so many years of crafting a life with companies, I found a home.
Good afternoon. Given the circumstances that we're in, as y'all know, my name is Morgan. The youngest of all the cousins. All my older cousins, I admire y'all. I mean the world to me. I had a lot of brothers. I was the only child of my mom, but Shay was like a big brother to me. We had the same birthday. I talked to him 6 hours before I got the phone call from my ex. At first I thought, this can't be real. I just got off the phone with him. His last word to me, cause I'm proud of you. Keep doing your thing. Keep striving to be better. Enjoy Vegas, man. Next time we gonna have to go. And I still rack my brain to this day. I still can't get over the fact that
My birthday brother's in the casket. Every day I have my birthday, I always say, I don't got nobody to call. I haven't missed a birthday in the last 15 years without calling him or he calling me.
Family's gonna go wait outside. We're gonna open the casket for anyone who wants to take a look, who wants to get a last look at it from the hood. And then we're gonna head out to the gravesite. So maybe 10-15 minutes. Okay, I guess the funeral service knows what's gonna happen better than me. Okay, so we'll turn it over to them.
No, I'm good. Lock her up.